10 dumbest things Peter Griffin has done in Family Guy. Peter Griffin, a man whose genius is only rivaled by his infinite capacity for stupidity. Over the years, Family Guy has blessed us with Peter's hilariously bad decisions, ranging from mildly questionable to downright disastrous. Today, we're counting down the 10 dumbest things Peter Griffin has ever done. These moments are so ridiculous, you'll wonder how he manages to survive life in Quahog, or how his family puts up with it. Let's dive in.
Stupid. More stupid than that time you locked your keys out of the car?
Something that everybody cares about. We might have to leave Rhode Island for this one.
On! I sent you to pick up dinner an hour ago. What are you doing with that cutout?
You know what, Lois? I'm glad you found out. I can't carry on the charade anymore.
Amazing. You can barely drive a car, and yet you were allowed to fly a blimp? Yeah, America's great, isn't it? Except for the South.
10. He fell in love with a cutout. Leave it to Peter to fall in love with a cardboard cutout. When he spotted a celebrity cutout of Kathy at a store, it was love at first sight. Peter became completely obsessed, carrying the cutout everywhere he went, even to the shower. Lois tried to intervene, but Peter wasn't ready to let go of his new girlfriend. Sure, we've seen Peter act impulsively before, but this took his cluelessness to a whole new level.
You're in love. I'm taking you home with me.
9. He locked his keys out of the car. Getting locked out of your car is annoying, but leave it to Peter to make it an epic saga of stupidity. He got into his car, locked the doors, and then realized the keys were on the road. Instead of calmly finding a solution, Peter stayed in the car, helplessly crying for someone to rescue him. Spoiler alert, no one did. Watching Peter try to problem solve might be one of the most unintentionally hilarious moments in the show.
Damn it! Hey! Somebody! Hey! Sir! You see those keys there? Sir? Oh, screw you!
8. He caused a mess. During the Super Bowl, Peter somehow managed to create chaos during the Super Bowl, and it wasn't even a planned stunt. After losing his job, he finally got a paycheck worth $150,000. Naturally, instead of saving it, Peter bought a ridiculous statue. When Lois demanded he return it, Peter got the money back, only to throw it all into the air during the Super Bowl. The result? Absolute bedlam as fans scrambled for cash, causing a massive mess. Classic Peter.
Hi, I'm Peter Griffin of the New England Patriots. I'm here to kick off the Touchdown of Savings weekend at Wilkins Hyundai and Subaru. Now, a woman who'll kiss on a very first date is usually a hussy, and a woman who'll kiss on a second time out is anything but fussy.
Yeah. And hey, wait a second. This is no ordinary rain. It's some kind of crazy money rain.
7. His Donald Duck costume. When Brian and his girlfriend invited Peter to join them at Disney on Ice, Peter's inner child went full throttle. Excited beyond reason, he decided to wear his Donald Duck costume. The catch? This costume left Peter almost completely naked, making the situation hilariously uncomfortable for everyone involved. Only Peter Griffin could turn a wholesome outing into an embarrassing spectacle for the ages.
Peter, you want to go see Disney on Ice?
Oh, God, yes!
We just sat on a plane for 3 hours to come to Florida, God's waiting room, for who knows what... Oh, Disney World! Disney World! Disney World!
6. He bought volcano insurance. If there's one thing Peter Griffin is great at, it's falling for scams. When an insurance agent convinced him that Quahog was at risk of a volcanic eruption, Peter spent all of Lois's savings on volcano insurance. Despite Lois's protests, Peter believed he'd made the smartest decision of his life. Spoiler alert, Quahog is not, and never will be, near a volcano. It's safe to say Peter's foolishness reached seismic levels with this one.
Hello, sir.
Enough with the foreplay, sailor. What are you selling?
Well, I was going to try to sell you some handsome cream, but I can see you already bought out the store.
Go on.
So perhaps you'd be interested in something every homeowner cannot be without. Volcano insurance.
The Ipecac Challenge. Peter's competitive side knows no bounds, even when it's completely absurd. He challenged Brian, Chris, and Stewie to an Ipecac drinking contest to see who could take the longest sip. Predictably, things took a disgusting turn as all of them ended up vomiting uncontrollably. While it's gross to watch, it's also peak Peter Griffin's stupidity. What was he even trying to prove?
All right, you guys, I got 8 crates of Epicac from Mort, all on my tab. Now, whoever goes the longest without puking gets the last piece of pie in the fridge. How's everybody doing?
Good. Good so far.
All right.
Nothing yet.
Cool.
4. He won the lottery. Winning the lottery could have been a life-changing moment for Peter Griffin, but not in a good way. Instead of using the money wisely, Peter went on a spending spree, buying the dumbest things imaginable and blowing through his winnings in record time. It's a perfect example of Peter's lack of foresight and why he should never be trusted with money.
Well, folks, those are our winning numbers. Good luck to all of us.
24!
No, that's it. We're done. Anyone watching, do not count 24.
Pancake!
3. He ate a year's worth of dehydrated food. When Peter believed the world was ending, he decided to prepare by stockpiling dehydrated food. But instead of rationing it, Peter ate an entire year's supply in one sitting. Watching him waddle around with a bloated belly was equal parts funny and frustrating. Spoiler alert, the world didn't end, but Peter's digestive system probably did.
Thank goodness Peter bought a huge supply of dehydrated meals before the blast. Peter, what are you doing? You just ate a year's worth of food.
Yeah, what a waste of money. I'm still hungry.
2. The time. He had a whip. Peter Griffin with a whip is a recipe for disaster. When he found one on his doorstep, he immediately started using it on everyone. From annoying his neighbors to scaring off kids, Peter's whip antics caused chaos all over Quahog. Unfortunately for him, not everyone was afraid of his whip. A group of boys eventually turned the tables, leaving Peter beaten and regretting his latest toy.
Hey, Cleveland, I just wanted to give you a heads up that Peter has a whip because, well, you know, given your racial heritage, it seems like something you might want to keep an eye out.
Dad, I don't want to do this.
Stay still! Okay, that's pretty cool, too.
Hey, Dad, that's a cool whip.
All right, I was hoping it wouldn't have to come to this, but you fellas are in big trouble.
1. He destroyed his own house. Narrator. Peter's stupidity reached its peak when he got the results of a test labeling him as mentally retired. Instead of being upset, Peter celebrated by driving a bulldozer through his house, claiming it was his ultimate freedom. Naturally, his family was less than thrilled. Only Peter Griffin could turn a test result into a reason to demolish his own home.
So what can I do for you, Peter?
Well, Joe, I need to talk to you about something kind of personal.
Shoot.
Well, you know, I took this test.
So, there you have it. Peter Griffin in all his hilariously foolish glory. Whether it's falling in love with a cardboard cutout, destroying his own home, or turning Quahog into his personal playground of chaos, Peter always finds new and creative ways to make us laugh at his expense. While his decisions may be questionable, okay, downright absurd, they're part of what makes Family Guy so iconic. After all, would we even love Peter if he wasn't, well, Peter? Now it's your turn. What's your favorite dumb Peter Griffin moment? Did we nail the top 10? Or do you think we missed something even more ridiculous? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our future Family Guy content. And hey, why stop here? Check out our video on Family Guy 7, Reasons Why Quagmire Should Be in Jail, or dive into Family Guy 10 Times Peter Got What He Deserved.